You know, I was gonna romance it with Fair and Dimples, but fuckboy was only interested in Paladin. What do you want, Gale?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the absolute.
We have had this conversation already.
Gone through with it, in truth.
I'm literally gonna pass forward because we literally have had this convo already.
Surely everything that
and I know we have because this is the only playthrough I have right now that has is in Act 3, and I know we had this conversation.
But my magic.
All right, Gale, come on. You got a 9 to 12 bonus. This is why you don't leave camp. Oh, not you completely changing the class. That's why you don't leave camp. Meet a Gale for real. That's why he never leaves camp. Oh my god! Gale! This is supposed to be your thing! The fuck is this shit? Druid is Robo's favorite class, so the fact that he called me a fucking paladin is funny as fuck, it really is. What did you get for taking shit about Gale, to be honest? No. I wasn't talking shit about him before. I was just saying he rarely gets used. I literally haven't said shit about him, like, bad. I just said he rarely gets used and he stays at camp. That's not a bad thing, it's just a fact. I didn't say he sucked. I didn't say little shit about him. I just said, hey, this is why he stayed at camp when he fucked up the role. You deserve that.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
You're fine. He was fine.
Take 2.
He's fine. Just shake it off.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I didn't say he sucks, but I meant it. Alright, let's give him a health potion. Alright, baby. Oh, baby. Fine. Shadowheart, can you get a little bit closer? Or am I gonna have to wait to do this another day?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I hate all of this. I hate all of you. Fuck it. We'll be back later. Alright. Fuck him.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could
The
have.
Karlach, if we're gonna go. And we'll just do the tower later. It's fine.
What's on your mind?
Heading
No room
out.
in your party. What should I do?
Gale could
Let's hope.
do with a rest. He could. Alright. We are gonna go. Let's go to Basilisk Gate. Yeah. You would fucking be. This is so. Well, hey, I turned rolling me like we rolling to recover spirit points. Seriously, this is like the third one today. Oh, let me lesser restoration myself. This is fine. What do you mean? Alright, I'm gonna take like a quick 5-minute break. Because we've been going now for another almost 4 hours. Holy shit. Wait, what's going on? Thank you. That was weird. Everything just stopped for a second. I'm gonna quickly go use the restroom and then we'll dive back on in. I think we're gonna do I'm gonna have y'all vote. We can do the newspaper thing next, or we can go deal with the Steel Watch, or and go do the throne, I'm gonna let y'all decide. Or if there's something else you want to do. We have a bunch of quests we haven't picked up just yet. So I'm gonna let y'all decide. And I'll be back. And back. Let's also check this out. Is it better or worse than what Will is currently wearing? This is actually better, so I'm gonna keep this on Will. Alright. Yeah, I think we usually have to do the throne first, but I was just more so like, what do we want to do? But we haven't done the newspaper yet, so we could do that. That could be kind of fun.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
Light on my feet.
Oh, it's fun. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's pretty fun.
For discussion.
That's valid.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
Story! Hang on 1 second, y'all. Seems odd you've written the article before asking me any questions. Sorry, who are you? Are you sure you have enough ink to cover all my adventures? I'd rather not be in your paper at all. Seems odd you've written the article before asking me any questions.
Estra deals with the personal interviews and fluff pieces. I deal with the truth. And the truth is, you're a damned menace.
Well,
Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should
Robo!
be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty
What
and
goes
escort
on in
you
your
to the
games?
gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
What happens in your games? I have so many concerns. I'm working with Lord Kurtash. He wouldn't want bad rumors spread about me. Who told you about this nonsense? Perhaps a bit of coin could make the article go away. What you said is true. Pissing me off is a bad idea. Stop the article. Propagandist said what? Mass murder, it sounds like. Lordy V, Robo. What the fuck? Who told you this nonsense?
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you.
Yeah.
Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Robo, I love you. We'll go outside. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around back.
Once Gortash clears up the cultists, it's looking to clean the rabble off the streets.
And there's two ways we can do this. We'll see if it's shifted at all since the last time. There used to be a ladder right here we could use, but it's looking like that's not happening. So, I want to get up here. I'm still laughing at the suggestion learning that Barkus is dead and Nishan is king. That was pretty funny. Not gonna lie, that was pretty goddamn funny. That's curious. Woo, thank you. Anything else up here worth noting or worth stealing? Nope. Gonna make choke on the entirety of your power, Robo. Exactly. Oh, Lordy B. I have so much concern when Amphistrano gets back. Like, so much. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna be unhinged. It really is. I'm excited though, because I have missed everyone. Alright, now to try and be sneaky as hell. Which, as a paladin, I'm so sneaky, it's not even funny. Perfect. Shit. Where's the lever? Ah, it's right over here.
Move with care.
Alright, you got you and you to worry about. Alright, let's see if we can get the rest of the crew here. Worst case scenario, Haven just gets into initiative. Alright.
Best foot forward.
I should have a fly scroll for the rest of us. What if instead... Yeah, I have Misty stuff. Can I just Misty stuff up there? Ooh. I normally tell the Emperor to eat a bunch of dicks, but I also hate him, so I'm trying to decide whether to do about my Mind Flayer friend and freeing his legendary guest savior. Yeah, I hate the Emperor. So I'm usually in favor of fuck that guy. Not literally. I know that's an option. But I can't stand him. So it's fine. Perfect. All my homies hate the Emperor and well, yeah, fuck Wolverine. Can't stand them. Okay.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's
Do that when we're all together. Damn, Missy, step on you or no?
Got to press on.
Perfect. And now Carlix the
I'll
last.
have to, thanks. Attention!
I was joking. You really aren't that interesting.
Okay, this again. Perfect. Alright. And then let's go. I mean, if I can get the persuasion check, I'll be fine. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, too, right? You gotta get the persuasion check, and there's not a guarantee that's gonna happen. Because that's what happened with me, and now my face looks all fucked up. So, like, just be careful.
Tempers are rising. It's
Really?
tempers are
Lady,
Stealth mode
you're not here.
activated.
Oh boy, I hate that this is back to being
Like
a problem.
vandal.
Thank you. Welcome back from the ad break. Alright, you're down here. I know, but even crouched, she could still see me. And they said they got rid of that bug because it stopped being a problem. Because I didn't have to worry about it after a while.
Silence is gold. They won't see me coming.
Yeah, because this was happening before too in that in Cora's house, and like we were upstairs hiding, and like still getting yelled at, of like tempers are rising. So there was a whole thing with that.
Perfectly hidden.
So okay, cool.
Does this count as adventuring?
All right, how do we want to approach this? Because you're gonna be a problem, and you're gonna be a problem.
Don't waste a step.
Well, right now it's just me, so that's lucky. Okay, they've been slowed. I'll take that. And well,
I'm ready.
they are not an initiative. Let's check this out. Yeah, displaced and slowed. Love that for an opener. Alright, they are fire resistant, good to know, psychic immunity, and poison immunity. Okay, but what about electricity?
Down with you.
Love that. Alright, let's go with Will next. Let's see what he has. I didn't see anything about cold, so what if we... Love that. And then good old Karlak.
Long and low.
Don't love we're all grouped up, but that's how we're gonna start, I guess. Yep, why not? And he dropped his weapon. So, I mean, hey, not a bad way to start off the move. Let's use Shield of Faith on Karlak. Or Shadowheart. Shadowheart. Perfect. That's just gonna knock him back further into Hunger of Hadar. Because we have the push one, so that'll just keep pushing him back. And I'm hoping we can just continue pushing. Love that.
I'm heating up. Close ranks.
You're the one that does not have a, yeah, you do not have a sword. See if we can stun him. Nice. Nice. Alright.
You've made a grave mistake.
I love a critical. Of course you did. Whoop! Alright.
Finding my way.
I've never seen them punch before. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's very funny when they punch. It's one of my favorite things to do. Is just psalm them so they have to punch. Honestly, we're doing okay-ish. This one's gonna get all explodey any second. Yeah. Hellish Rebuke. There we go. Oh, and he's stunned for a turn. We love that. Honestly, we love that. Time to go.
Covered.
My faith will protect me. Got to move.
I'm immobile. Cool. Well... Can I push them over there? No! Well, that was a try. Well, we might be in trouble. Nope, we got a chance. Can we blast him backwards? Yes, Fairy, you can suggest something. No, we do not have Misty Step. So that was the other move I was going to do, but we don't have Misty Step that I know of.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Yep, no Misty Step. You know, we do have the scroll, but there wasn't really much she could have done. We might be able to with Will. But I'm also like, these are the only enemies we have down here to fight. Do I want to use a scroll, or we just take the damage and heal? Because we don't have many Misty Step scrolls. And he's already used his Misty Step for the day. So we'll just take the damage, I guess. Actually, he can move. So it'll just be Haven that has to deal with this. Yeah, that's the thing is like, yes, I could totally do that, but then I'm using the scroll. We're gonna take the damage regardless, and resources are getting tougher and tougher as it is. This is okay. We just gotta do a full rest.
That'll have to do.
Time to rest.
And that's the only thing we have to fight down here too. Alright,
Defender
Will, you
of the
can drop
people.
concentration. That came in handy.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. No traps, please.
Oh, he's all frozen. So, yeah, that's but great idea. I love that idea. Because, Fairy, you usually have really good ideas in the first place. So, I always appreciate your input, because I don't always, see, hey, there are other options, and that I might be making this harder
Another
for
step
myself.
forward.
But that happens. So like I said, y'all, if you're not following Fair on Twitter or Twitch, I recommend you do. My next idea is resting my head for a bit, to be honest. So I'm going to hit a lurk. Yep, get a good lurk. Listen. I appreciate you. Get some good rest. Listen, it's a rainy day here. I've been sleeping a lot. So, like, that's why I have a bit of energy. So we're going to go a bit longer. I don't know how long we're going to go, but
Sharp as ever.
get old resties.
No trouble at all.
No trouble to hold. Alright. What is with the dice today? The dice literally said, fuck you. Thank you. Fucking A, dude. What, for real though? For real though?
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. But how's everyone's, it's Thursday, right? How's everyone's Thursday going? It's been really nice to, like, be back at it with everyone. Like I said, I've missed streaming, and hanging out with y'all, and I've been feeling really down
Keep
the last
going.
couple days just with everything that's been going on. But I very much appreciate all of you because, hey, we have a pretty cool community, you know? And it's always a wild time. Words are hard. You know? So I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen today. We're apparently gonna have sex with Mizora because chat got real thirsty for Mizora. So hey, that's what we're doing today. So, guess that's what chat was like. You've been gone. You gonna have some sexy time when we get back. So here we are. It's in the waste
What's
basket.
hiding here?
The block has a board sheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you.
Perfect. That's the one we want. Then I'm gonna continue grabbing all the things here. Yeah, if you have not done this quest, you have to do it basically as soon as
Seems
you
simple enough.
find it. It is one of those timed quests in the fact that if you long rest, the article will be printed out about you and it will be bad. So don't rest on it because it's gonna be real bad if you do. No, I didn't want to.
I wasn't expecting it.
So you want to do it as soon as you find it, basically. And I was like, oh, well, you can see how bad the Steel Watchers are going to be, but I can't imagine they're going to be too terrible. Especially with our current build.
Maybe I need more pockets.
This does not look like Gortash, like in any way, shape, or form. It's giving Flynn Rider in Rapunzel when they keep fucking up his nose. That's what it's giving. Alright, yes, I'm still on the call. Thank you. So, and especially too, if you have freed the lovely little pixie, Dolly in Act 2, then your kindness kind of gets repaid here because we meet a machine that also has a fey creature in it that will do us a favor for helping out Dolly. So, it's a fun little quest. I like this one because you don't have to go all over Baldur's Gate to do it. It's just here. And it's a very one and done. Because the only other thing we gotta do now
Worth a look.
is pop this piece into the machinery over here. Which we will do in it. Actually, we'll do it now. The printing press.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
How do you know Dolly? Am I going wild or are you a talking printer? Let me guess. Another fae who needs freeing. How do you know Dolly?
We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation. Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it. How delightful. paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Hang on 1 second, y'all. Sorry, I just got another message, so hang on. Okay, I am back now. Like I said, sorry about that. Gotta love just getting random messages and people being incredibly rude, so. Sorry. I will be good to go in a second. Just gotta ride that vibe out. Note to self. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the newspaper article. So now, we should have a much better likability with the people around Baldur's Gate. And going forward, it should be much better. So, notice of termination. Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's like lots of little cool things down here and stuff. I've just sent my thief with some invisible potions and spell skills. Nice to learn there's a way to crack in. Hell yeah. Clap. No, I wasn't trying to.
Always pleasant traveling with company.
I was just trying to go for the trunk. That's all I was doing. Wonderful. Alright, it's not funny. Alright, anything else in here that I've got? Nope. There's just one little area left that we need to clear out, and that is the area over here, behind these double doors. As you wrote my name all across your hand, when I freak you understand. And this is also, I believe, the back entrance out. If you want to leave. So we just going to be very careful. I think that's it. Why don't we just have Haven go?
Wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
We'll leave. My humble apologies, I shall remove myself immediately. Well... It's fine.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this. You were bathed in the cool gleam of moonlight. You must be a follower of Selûne. You have come far, I perceive.
No.
How may I serve you this day?
I can feel my God's light shine brightly here. Why?
Ha! That is no surprise, Holy One. You have entered the Stormshore Tabernacle. Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Let's see if there's
Of course,
stuff to
my
purchase.
child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Sorry, I know this is boring, but might as well just grab stuff now. While we can. Oh, those are gold. Let's not get rid of that. You have things we can use. Ooh, yes, we need that. Why is everything so expensive? Oh, because we don't have that much favor with you because Haven does all the spending. Alright, so that has been completed. Let's see what else we need to do. We're gonna come back to here because we have to go into the library to steal the book. We can head down that way and start the Hag quest. I don't know if we're gonna like double it up pretty nicely, but
No matter what the mouth says, find a way forward.
Just the sort he'll deal with.
isn't our lovely blood friend is up this way, I believe. Or not. Alright, there is another fight that we can get some XP in over here, so we might as well do it in Bloomridge.
There's something going on here. I don't like it. Careful. I smell an ambush.
I remind you again when 1 month. Hiding in the underground.
No one back home will ever believe this.